Hello, amazing artists! Today, we're diving into the world of one of the most fascinating and unique artists of our time. She is known for her obsession with dots, infinite patterns, and mirror rooms. Her work is not just about what you see, it's about how you experience art. Today, we'll learn a story not only about art, but about resilience, creativity, and self-expression. We're talking about the one and only Yayoi Kusama. In this video, we will learn about her incredible journey from a small town in Japan to becoming a global art icon. Her life is truly inspiring, and her art has transformed the way we think about space, color, and emotion. Kusama's world is filled with vibrant polka dots, endless mirrors, and immersive installations that make you feel like you're stepping into another dimension. But behind all the color and pattern lies a deeper story of how art has been her way of coping with personal struggles and expressing her inner world. Let's start from the beginning. Yayoi Kusama was born in 1929 in Matsumoto, Japan, during a time when it was tough for women to pursue their dreams, especially in a creative field like art. But even as a young girl, she knew art was her calling. Kusama didn't have the typical artist path. She struggled with mental health from a young age, experiencing hallucinations, where she saw patterns and dots covering everything around her. Those dots that she saw began to shape her art, but Kusama faced obstacles. Her family didn't support her dreams, and traditional Japanese art wasn't enough to express the modern, bold ideas she had in her mind. But she was determined to break away from these limitations, and in 1958, Kusama moved to New York City, where she truly began to shine. In the States, she became part of the avant-garde art scene, experimenting with abstract expressionism and installation art. She collaborated with and inspired artists like Andy Warhol, yet her work remained uniquely hers, always connected to the dots and patterns of her hallucinations. Because yes, one of the things Yayoi Kusama is most famous for is her obsession with dots, what she calls infinity nets. These dots aren't random or only a visual choice. They represent her way of making sense of the universe. She once said, "Our Earth is only one polka dot among a million stars in the cosmos," which shows how deeply connected her art is to the ideas of infinity, space, and the endless patterns of the world around us. When she repeats dots across a canvas, a sculpture, or an entire room, she's creating what she calls infinity, a concept that invites us to think about how everything is connected and how small we are in the grand scheme of things, yet how connected we are to everything around us. It's a pretty deep thought for something as simple as a dot, right? Let's talk about her iconic pumpkin sculptures. These large, whimsical pumpkins are often covered in her signature polka dots. For Kusama, pumpkins are not just a playful object, they remind her of childhood and simplicity. She once said that pumpkins have a humorous side, but are also solid and eternal. Kusama has used pumpkins as a way to symbolize the cycle of life, with the round, organic shapes representing nature's continuity. She also uses other natural elements, like mushrooms, to dig deeper in this concept. Her work isn't confined just to canvas or paper. Kusama creates massive, immersive installations that make you feel like you're stepping into her imagination. We're talking about the infinity mirror rooms, where entire rooms are filled with mirrors and small lights. As you step into these rooms, the mirrors reflect endlessly, making it feel like you're floating in an infinitive universe. The experience is mesmerizing. It makes you think about how vast the universe is and how art can transport us to another world. And let's not forget about the obliteration room, a white room where visitors are encouraged to place colorful dot stickers anywhere they like. As more people interact with the space, the room transforms from a plain white to a vibrant explosion of color. It's a reminder of how art is never complete without interaction, and how everyone's contribution can create something beautiful. Something important about Kusama is that she's been open about her struggles with mental health. For many years, she's dealt with anxiety, depression, and hallucinations. Instead of letting these experiences hold her back, she's used them as inspiration for her work. In fact, she often says that creating art helps her cope with her mental health challenges. Yayoi Kusama has spent the last several decades voluntarily living in a psychiatric hospital in Japan, where she continues to create art. Her story teaches us that art can be a way to express our deepest thoughts and emotions, and that it can help us heal. So why is Yayoi Kusama such an important figure in the art world? First, she's a pioneer of installation art, where the artwork becomes an environment that surrounds the viewer. Her infinity mirror rooms and giant sculptures change the way people experience art. It's just not something to look at, it's something you step into and become part of. Second, Kusama broke boundaries in both the US and Japan, especially as a woman artist during a time when male artists dominated the field. Her success opened doors for other women artists to be taken seriously. And lastly, she's an artist who speaks about the power of art to bring joy, connection, and healing. Her thoughts and patterns are a universal language that anyone can understand. Today, we can say Yayoi Kusama has become an iconic artist whose bold, instantly recognizable style has made her a cultural phenomenon. Her unique ability to blend the whimsical with the deeply personal resonates with people across the globe. Brands collaborate with Kusama because her art is full of creativity and aligns perfectly with modern marketing. Her strong visual identity makes her a powerful symbol of innovation and self-expression. Yayoi Kusama's art challenges us to look at the world differently. She shows us that art is more than just something to look at, it's something to experience. Her work invites us to think about the universe, our place in it, and how art can help us connect with others. Through her thoughts, mirrors, and endless patterns, she explores themes of connections, infinity, and our place in the universe. She teaches us that art is more than just what we see, it's how we feel, how we think, and how we connect with the world around us. Whether it's a dot on a canvas or a massive mirror room, Kusama's art shows us the power of creativity and imagination. Thanks for joining me on this colorful journey into the world of Yayoi Kusama. I hope you learned something new, and I will see you very soon. Bye!